Hello, this lesson is on halves and quarters. We're going to partition shapes into their halves and quarters. Partitioning is just another word for dividing. We're going to divide our shapes into equal pieces. Now with these two squares, we can divide them or partition them in two different ways. In the first square, if we draw a line down the middle, we've divided it in half. This side and this side are the exact same size. So we divided it into halves. When we look at the other square, we can also divide it in half, but in a different way. We can draw a line down the middle across, going horizontally, and if you look at this side and this side, we've divided them into two equal pieces. Let's do the same thing with some circles. We can draw a line down the middle, and this side are in two equal pieces. We've divided it in half. We can also divide it or partition it this way, where this side and this side are both equal pieces, and these are halves. Now let's look at all these different shapes and decide which ones are divided or partitioned in half. This one is right here, because this piece and this piece are two equal pieces. Now this second shape right here is divided in half, but they're not equal pieces. So this is going to be a no. That one is not partitioned equally into halves. Same goes for this square right here. This one side is really big and the other side is really skinny, so that is definitely not partitioned into equal pieces. This would be yes right here. Those are divided in halves, equal parts. This is divided into equal parts. This one here is close, but if you really look at it, you see that this would have had to go straight down there to that corner to be half, so that one doesn't count. This one doesn't count either because those are obviously two different sizes. This is in two pieces, but they're not equal. And this one here is divided into two equal pieces. Now let's talk about dividing things into fourths or quarters. If you look at this first square, we could go down the middle and we could go across. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal pieces. So that's divided into fourths. You could also say it's in quarters, because quarters is 4 pieces. We could also divide it another way. If you drew a line diagonally from corner to corner, and you drew another line diagonally from corner to corner, you have 4 equal pieces. Let's look at another one. Here we have circles. We could go down the middle, and then we can go across, and we have partitioned it into 4 equal pieces, or we could make an X like this, and that gives us 4 equal pieces too. So these two are both divided into fourths, or like I said earlier, you can also call them quarters. Now let's look at some pictures like we did with the halves and see which ones are partitioned equally and which ones aren't. Now this first square has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, but they're not equal. So we're going to put an X through that one because that's not partitioned equally into fourths. This piece is right here. This shape is. It's got 4 equal pieces. This shape is not. Those are not equal. This shape has 4 pieces, but they're not equal, so that one doesn't work. Now this square right here has 1, 2, 3, 4 equal pieces, so this is divided into fourths, or partitioned into fourths. This as well is. This looks like the shape we did earlier. This one, this circle has 4 pieces, but they're not equal. This square has 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are equal. So that one counts. And this last piece, we have kind of diagonal lines and straight lines, so it's not equal. So that one doesn't count either. That ends our lesson today on partitioning.